Okay, so my dear student of class 7, today I am going to teach you some few problems from the exercise 2.1 and from the chapter fraction and decimal. Okay, so as I have already given you some homework to do some problems from the given exercise 2.1. So now, I'll be doing some few questions for you all, so that it can help you to do some more questions from the given exercise. Okay. So talking about the fraction, as you all know, the fraction has a numerator and denominator. Okay. So numerator and denominator. For example, if there is a fraction 2 by 3, then 2 is numerator and 3 is denominator. Okay, so here in exercise 2.1 you are given some questions to solve, and first question that you are given is 2 minus 3 by 5. So my dear student, you all have to just open the textbook and see page number 31. So there it's given the first question that you need to solve. Okay, so here I am writing that question here on this board. So you are given 2 minus 3 by 5. So you have to subtract 3 by 2 from 2. Okay, so if there is only 2 as a, you will count 2 as a numerator. So there are given two fractions. So this is a subtraction done between the two fraction. Okay, so one of the fraction is 2. For 2 we can write 2 by 1, and the other fraction is 3 by 5. So how you are going to subtract this type of question? So this is question number 1. Okay, so now see, the first thing that you need to know is the denominator you have here is 1 and 5. I hope you all can see the board clearly. Okay, so the first denominator you have is 1 and the other denominator is 5. So you need to find the LCM of 1 and 5. So how you are going to find the LCM of 1 and 5? So getting the LCM of 1 and 5 is very easy. So here you need to write 5 and 1. Okay, I hope you all can see the board clearly. So to do the LCM, so we will use a prime factorization method. So for a prime factorization method, this is called this is how you are going to do the prime factorization method. So 5 and 1 is there. So to getting the LCM of 5 and 1 is, you will start multiplying with 5 and 5 ones are 5, and here you have 1, so you will just write 1 here. Other so for 1 you don't have to find the factor of 1. So here we are trying to get the factor of 5. So 5 and 5, 5 and 5, 5 multiplied with 1 is 5. So 1 will just write 1. So once you get 1 here, so your work is done, your work is complete. So the LCM of 5 and 1 is 5. So you write here the LCM of 1 and 5 is 5. Okay, so once you get the LCM, you will write line here and you will write 5 at the bottom. Okay, so once you get the 5 here, so now what will you write at the top? So here you have 2. So 2 multiplied with how 5. Okay, so 2 multiplied with 5. So how you are writing 2 multiply with 5? Here you have denominator. You have to look the denominator here. So 1 multiplied with 5 will come as 5. So you have to get 5 by using 1. Okay, so I'll just explain you in Nepali so that you can understand the how to do this. So यहाँनिरी तिमीहरूले एलसीएम 1 र 5 को 5 निकालिसकेपछि यहाँ 5 लेख्छ तिमीहरूले, राइट? सो यहाँ डिनोमिनेटरमा 1 छ. सो 1 कोसँग मल्टिप्लाई गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ 5 आउँछ. सो यु क्यान सी हियर 1 कोसँग मल्टिप्लाई गर्दाखेरि 5 आउँछ 5 सँग. सो इफ यु मल्टिप्लाई 5 with 1, you will get 5. So you are using 5 to get 5. So 1 with 5, you will get 5. So that's why you 1 single 5 multiply 5. So we are writing 5 here. Okay, so त्यसै गरिकन next you will write minus here and you have 5 here. Okay, so first of all you need to write 3. So your numerator, you have a numerator here 3, so you write 3 here and 5 is there. So again you'll go with the multiplication. So 5 कोसँग multiply हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ you will get 5 1 सँग. So 5 multiplied with 1 you will get 5. So त्यो 1 फेरि तिमीहरूले 3 सँग multiply गर्नु पर्यो. Okay, so 2 into 5 and 3 into 1. So this 5 and 1 चाहिँ कसरी आएको बुझ्यो अब? So once you get this, you just multiply it. You will get 10. 2 into 5 is 10 and 3 into 1 is 3 and तिमीहरूको bottom मा छ 5. So don't forget to write equals to here. Okay, so 10 minus 5, 10 minus 3, sorry, 10 minus 3 and 5. So when you subtract this, you will get 7. I hope you all can see 7. You will write 7 here and 5. So this is the answer. You will get a subtraction done between 2 and 3 by 5. 2 by 1 is the one of the fraction and 3 by 5 is other fraction. Okay, so this is how you are going to do. So if you're not able to understand this, and then you can just start the video again and then do it. Okay, so you can practice it by just watching the video again and again so that you can complete the given question. So likewise you have another question also. Some more questions are given there, like here you have find the to subtract the given two fraction, you need to get the LCM of 1 and 5. So why this LCM is needed to find? So why you need to find the LCM of 1 and 5? So it is because that if you are subtracting or adding to fraction number and if the denominator are different, so if the denominator of the two given fractions are different, then only you need to find the LCM of the given two denominator. Sometimes you may have two fraction, or sometimes you may be given two or more than two fraction. Okay, so for subtraction and multiplication, so subtraction and addition, so only the condition is only the first thing that you need to find the LCM of a given fraction is only when the denominator of the two fractions are different. So sometimes you may have a same denominator given. In that case, you don't need to just find the LCM. You'll just go with the number. Okay. So for example, I'll just show you. If in case if we replace 1 with 5 here. Okay, I'm changing the question here. So for that, it is very easy to question. So in this case, so 2 and 5 and 1 and 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5. So here in this case, do you all need to find the LCM? The first thing is, yes, even if you have a two denominator which are equal denominator or same denominator, then in that case also you need to find the LCM. But in an you don't have to just go with the process of prime factorization method or any other method. Okay, you will find the you need to find the LCM of a given two denominator, but in an easy way. Okay, so I'll just show you how to do that. So just watch it properly. So 5 and 5. So if you need to find the LCM of 5 and 5, it is always easy. So the number is given, the same number will be the LCM of the given number. So if you are talking about the 5 and 5, so in that case it's very easy. So you must have come across with the questions where the denominators are same. Okay, so in that case it's very easy. You just write 5 and 5. The LCM of 5 and 5 is 5. So you just go with 2 minus 3. Okay, so 2 minus 3. Here also we will apply the same process that we have done in the earlier questions. Okay, so if you just write 2 minus 3 and 5, that will be also okay. So your answer will be coming as minus 1 by 5. So 2 minus 3 will be minus 1 by 5. So overall answer will be minus 1 by 5. So answer will be minus 1 by 5. So in this case also you might be having a questions like in the earlier questions we use some more numbers after getting the LCM, but here also the same process we can apply in this questions also. Like see, like you have 5 and 5, so LCM will be 5. So if LCM is 5, then 5 with the multiplication, if you go with the table of 5, so getting 5 is very easy. So 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are, sorry, 5. So 5 ones are 5. So we use 1 to get 5. So we use 1 that is multiplying with 5 to get 5. So the next denominator is also 5. So 5 when multiplied with 1, again you will get 5. So we are using 1 and 1. So here in this case, if you multiply 2 with 1, you will get 2 minus 3 multiplied with 1, again you will get 3 only. The same number will come again. So for that, what I am saying is you don't have to go with the process of the same. We are using the same process that we have done in the earlier question, but here your overall solution will come shorter compared to the first case. Okay, so in this case your answer will come little bit faster compared to the question that you have done in the question number 1. So here if you want to use 1 and 1, you can use, but it is not that necessary. You can just go with 2 minus 3 by 5 and you can get the answer minus 1 by 5. So answer, whatever answer you will get, that will be the same answer. That after if you skip with this step, that will be okay. If you don't want to do this step, that will be also okay. We can just jump into this second step. No need to use this step. You can skip the step here in this case only if the denominators are same. But if the denominators are different, then you cannot skip this step. So you have to do the step properly and then move to find the solution. Okay, so this is the way. So this is only case when the denominator are same. So this is how you are going to do. So like you have some more questions given here. So like question number 3 is also there. So talking about the question number 3. So I'm just trying to help you. So talking about the question number 3. Okay, so question number 3 market dekho cha hera ta. So question number 3 ma you have a question here. Question number 3 of exercise 2.1. Okay, so talking about this question number 3, so you have 3 by 5 and plus 2 by 7. So you can, I hope you all can see the board properly. So you have given 3 by 5 plus 2 by 7. So here in this case also, what we are going to do is, we first try to find the LCM of 5 and 7. So LCM of 5 and 7. So what will be the LCM of 5 and 7? So you'll just go with the process or the method. So you'll just write 5 and 7. So 5 and 7 both are the prime numbers. So we are applying the prime factorization method. So for that you need to use our prime number. So which are the prime number? So prime number start with the 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So the number will go on. So these are the some few prime number that I have written here. So these are the prime number. So prime number 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. So we are using 5, the smallest one. 5 ones are 5. So 7, you just write 7 and again 7 ones are 7. So your process will come to end once you get 1 and 1. So 7 and 5 is there. So 5 into 7 will come as 35. Okay, so we'll write LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. Okay, so now, so you just draw one line, write 35 here, and then here you have 3, and again the same process that we were talking in the question number 1. So you have 5 here, so 5. So so when you go with the table of 5, so 5 7s are 35. So we use 7 and plus. So talking about the table of 7, so 7 5s are 35. So you have 2 here and 5. So once you are complete with this step, you go with the next step. So next step might be also 3 and 7. So what will be the multiplication? What is the product of 3 and 7? That is 21, and 2 and 5 will be 10 and 35. So I am having a little bit problem on writing on this board. Okay, so I am doing it by sitting. I am doing this class by sitting on this stool because I am not using this wall properly. So please bear with the condition. Okay, so you have 21 plus 10 and 35. So after adding these two, you will get 31 divided by 35. So this is how you are going to. This is the solution of the sum that you are trying to find. Okay, so this is the sum of 3 by 5 and 2 by 7. So when you add these two fractions, you will get 31 by 35. So in case if the numbers here, if it can be cancelled, or if you can reduce to the lowest term by cancellation, you can do that. Or you can just leave the solution. So I hope you all are getting what I am doing on this board. Okay, so similarly, I will just move to the word problem. So you have some few word problem also given there. So like okay, so one more question is there in question number 4. So I'll just read out the questions here for you all. So you all can see on your textbook. So for question number 4, here see, a rectangular sheet of paper is 12 1 by 2 centimeter long and 10 2 by 3 centimeter wide. So whenever you talk about the paper sheet. Paper sheet is in the form of rectangle, like the board that you have. So rectangle has a length, or the longer side is called the length and the shorter side is called the breadth. So you have two equal breadth and two equal length. So here in this question you need to find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. Okay, so just suppose if this is a sheet, okay, this board is a sheet, so the length of the sheet is given there and the width, that is the width, that is breadth of the rectangular sheet is also given. So you need to find the perimeter. So what does perimeter mean? So perimeter means the total length of the boundary. So if you start measuring the total length or total boundary of this rectangular sheet, then we will get the perimeter of a rectangular sheet. For this question, so we can use a formula. I think you have discussed. You may have done the formula on perimeter of a rectangular. So talking about the perimeter, see. So how will you do this question? First, it is given. So you just have to write the given. What is given there? The length. So you can just write length of a rectangular sheet. So how much it is given? It is given 12, 1 by 2. So it is in the form of mixed fraction. So you can convert this into a improper fraction. Okay, so you just convert this into a proper fraction. So how will you improper fraction? So for that you need to just multiply 2 with 12 and add 1. So when you multiply 2 with 12 and add 1, you will get 25. So 24 plus 1, 25 centimeters. So length of the rectangular sheet is 25 centimeters. So likewise, you also have a breadth. So given breadth. So breadth of a rectangular sheet is given as 10 2 by 3 centimeter. 10 2 by 3. So again, this is also in the form of mixed fraction. So convert it into an improper fraction. Here we have just missed out writing the 2 here. You need to write 25 divided by 2. Okay, so this is the length, 25 divided by 2, and here you have a breadth. So you just multiply 3, 10 and add 2. So you will get 30 plus 2, that will be 32. So 32 by 3 centimeter is the breadth. Okay. So once you get the length and breadth in an improper fraction, okay, so this is called the improper fraction. Why it is called the improper fraction? Because your denominator is greater than numerator. Your numerator is greater than denominator. That is why we are calling as a improper fraction. So if you have a numerator less than denominator, then we will call as a proper fraction. Okay, so we have two types of fraction, proper and improper fraction. Now we will talk about the perimeter. So what the perimeter? Talking about the perimeter of a rectangular sheet. So you have a formula 2 length plus breadth. I hope you all can relate with the formula, because this formula you already have done in your previous class maybe, or if you haven't done, so this is the formula that we need to use. So this is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle. So perimeter of a rectangle formula you. So now what will you do? You just write 2. So under bracket length is 25 by 2 and breadth is 32 divided by 3. Okay. So this is how you are going to do. So rest, how will you do? You just finish the work inside the bracket. So inside the bracket, whatever you have inside the bracket, you just finish that. So inside the bracket, you need to find the sum of these two improper fractions. So how will you do that? See, I'll just make you see how to do this. So the LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. Okay, so LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. So 25 into 3. Okay, so 2, 3, that's 6. So we are writing 3 here. I hope you all can see. This is 3 plus 32 into 2. Why 2? Because 3 2s are 6. So we are adding 3 here and 2. I hope you can understand what I have written here. So then, so 3 into 25. 3 into 25 will be 75. And 32 into 2 will be 64. And here you have LCM 6. Okay? I think I need to rub this here so that we can write here. Okay, so now, so once you get this, so you have 2 under bracket, 75 plus 64 will come as 9 and 13. So 139 by 6. Here you don't need to write the bracket. So once the overall answer between the two improper fraction is 139 by 6. So you can write multiply here. So 2 is there. So you can't just leave that 2 here. So you have to bring that 2 with the given solution. So you can cancel it. So this can be cancelled because due to the presence of multiplication sign, you can cancel here. So 2 1 are 2, 2 3 are 6. Again, I hope 139 and 3 can be cancelled. No, it can't be cancelled. So you can just leave this here. Okay. So you can't cancel. So you just write 1 3 9 and 3. 139 139 divided by 3. So one thing you can do, you can convert this improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Okay, so that can be done by doing the division. So you can just apply the division here. So 3 4s are 12, 1 9, 3 6 are 18. So you will get 1. So answer will come as how much? 146 by 3 centimeter. So this is the overall answer of this given question. So the perimeter of a given question will be 46 1 by 3 centimeter. Okay. So I hope you all can do the other rest questions that I have already sent you in the WhatsApp. So you try to complete this given exercise 2.1. So some more questions are also given there in for question exercise 2.2 is also there. So there are some more questions are there. So I'll just preparing the next video for the other remaining questions also. So you just go through this given video, and if you can't understand in the first time, you can just repeat the video and just try to and once you have done with once you have watched the video, you need to practice the given questions. Okay, so whatever questions that I have tick marked you have to just do it on a copy and just send me the pictures and the photo. Okay, so bye. So this much for now. So we'll be soon meeting in the next video.